Hi, it's Patty. I just recorded this whole video and I had myself on the wrong screen when I was sharing information about my website. It was just pointing to a different screen. So let's start from the beginning. My name is Patty from Natural Law Health, and my Human Anatomy and Physiology course does begin this Sunday. I wanted to go over it a little bit to explain some of the options and to help people learn a little bit about the format of this course and some recommended prerequisites. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. Hello again, and here we are looking at my website. This link to the website is below this video, so keep in mind that you can always find it there if you'd like to. If you're watching me on the YouTube, you'll see all of this. This is a different video, obviously, but you'll see the videos here, or the link here to my educational platform. This is the link to my website, my Telegram, my One Great Work network, where you can see me live stream on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. So, some cool stuff. But let's come to my educational platform. So the new course that begins this Sunday, and that's where you can access the live lecture meetings where I will be delivering via Zoom the lecture, and that will be recorded. And then after the 1 hour or so long lecture, then I will be hosting a question and answer session with Dr. Morse. So it's very valuable for students to join that. We do get into a lot of different topics, but this is the Human A&P course. And this course, by the way, it's highly recommended that you've taken the two prerequisites, which are electrical chemistry, the naturopathic electrical chemistry, and the cell biology course, also naturopathic. These two courses are each $77.77 if you'd like to purchase them as a bundle, and you will get a longer time to complete that bundle. Here is the completion there. But you can purchase them one at a time, and it's not necessary that you complete this right before you complete this course. In fact, you can probably join this course and do well, but when I then post the next A&P course, you'll definitely want to have some background in cell biology and electrical chemistry for sure. It would be helpful to have this as a background going into A&P, but again, it's possible that you can do it without. Let me just show you, like with cell biology, for example. If you decide to purchase it, you can purchase it for $77.77. You get 90 days to complete it. However, you can complete it monthly. If you feel like you can get it all done, get all 6 lessons done, and take the final exam, there are a lot cheaper options, right? So you can do it all in a month. So that's an option as a monthly payment instead of paying it. When I hosted it, I gave everybody 90 days to complete it. But if you want 30 days to complete it, this might be the better option for you, for those of you that are struggling financially. Now keep in mind, if you expire the 90 days, if you want to then continue to finish up where you left off, you'll have to either purchase the whole thing for another 90 days or just go on the monthly payment plan. But in cell biology, you can see there are 6 lessons. There's 6 question and answer sessions, quizzes, and then a final exam. So, and I do get into topics that you don't get necessarily in a regular allopathically oriented cell biology course or electrical chemistry or A&P. I teach all of those courses. I've taught actually chemistry, cell biology, and human anatomy and physiology at the college level, and I kind of know what's taught in a traditional brick and mortar, accredited, and with the scam type of class delivery. I know what is taught. And the book that I'm using for A&P, by the way, and cell biology and electrical chemistry is this book down here. So you'll have access to that once you join the class. It's a free ebook through OpenStax. It's going to be a great resource, but it is very allopathic in its description. So, keep that in mind. And then if you read those chapters to get a good background of the human body and then you take these classes, you'll get a little bit more of the truth, which is what we want, because for people that are in these classes, you're going to be learning how to, you're going to be really learning the vocabulary of the human body. So how do we, if, we're working with a client and they give us information from their healthcare provider to help us understand what's going on with their health, we want to be able to learn the vernacular, learn the vocabulary terms to best understand their condition, and also to communicate with them in a way similar that their own physician might communicate with them in the 2 or 3 minutes that they have with them, because that's all allopaths have time for. But communicate with them more effectively, understand what's going on. Not that that's incredibly necessary to give them the simplistic information to help them heal, but it is quite helpful, I believe. And when you're a naturopath and you're trying to help your clients get on a detoxification program, you want to be able to explain to them why this is helpful and give them the confidence that they will see, because there will be some ups and downs, as we all know, with detoxification. It's never a straight path, right? There's healing crises, there's, stuff you need to get out of you, mucus, mucoid plaque, all of that junk. And it needs to be purged out of the system. And they might go through days where they're like, what the hell am I doing? So we're just learning the foundational kind of terms that can describe these events and help you really understand what's going on, right? So that's, and I think it's a lot of fun. I mean, learning this stuff, I always enjoy it. And I talk about this, several times a year, multiple times a year, because I teach, 3 semesters every year. So there's cell biology, and then if you come up here to all courses, you can see also electrical chemistry, same price. Again, you can also do it in the monthly option. And notice we do get into some topics that, again, like I said earlier, you don't cover in a regular chemistry course. Like, for instance, for electrical chemistry, I talk about the book Biological Transmutations. I don't know if I had that handy. I might have put it away, but this is a great book. It's how chemistry works in a living system. A lot of times when we study chemical reactions, we're looking at them, like in a beaker or in some sort of flask. We're not looking at them inside a living being. It's really hard to see real life chemistry. But there are some pretty cool theories, and biological transmutations is one of them, to explain kind of biochemical events that occur in a living system that can't be accounted for just by studying chemistry in a non-living kind of environment, right, outside of a living system. So these are the types of topics we get into in all of my courses. I bring in information, like I said, you won't be getting in a regular A&P course or a regular biology or chemistry course. So I'm really excited about all of this. I really hope that everyone is, wanting to go on to this naturopathic program. I hope you're excited about it too. And like I said, I'm trying to help people financially. So if you want to do the monthly option, you can. Now, coming back to the A&P course, I just want to explain one thing. When you sign up for this, you'll only notice that there's 2 lessons, right? Because first, I need to record the lecture, and then usually the day or 2 after that recording, then I post the recording up on this platform, and then it will be available for you. So even though we meet on Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern, for those of you that cannot attend the live events, no, it might be the following, like Monday, Tuesday, or even Wednesday, depending on how busy I am, that you'll have the recording available to you. And with the recording, I'll also post the question and answer session as well as a quiz. And there will be, for every lesson, a quiz, and at the very end of the course, a final exam. So those will be posted as I add the content. So right now, because the class has not yet begun, I have not added any content, but it will be forthcoming. So keep that in mind. And for this, there is the monthly option right now for the A&P course. However, I would not pick the monthly option because this class, the live classes, are going to be over a period of a couple of months. So it would be to your advantage to pay just $77.77. And with that, keep in mind you're getting that live classroom experience if you can make it. And you can ask questions to myself. Dr. Morse is there for the live Q&As. And as we know, his wisdom, his feedback, incredibly valuable for what we're getting into. And the way he can see the human body has been very much a big influence in my own life and how I work to help clients that I work with, and how I explain how the human body works to all of my students, even my allopathic students. I try to instill hope and a simplicity about what's going on so it's not so confusing. And so many people think all of this is confusing, and that's what makes them give up. And then when they give up, they just blindly follow the dictates of the butchers in the white coat, the allopathic doctors. And then next thing you know, they're getting injected with poison or having an organ removed or who knows what, right? So there's some crazy stuff. We used to think bloodletting was crazy. Now what are we doing, right? Anyway, so hopefully this all makes sense to you. I'm going to be hosting my live stream tonight as well. So Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have my live stream. It's through the One Great Work Network. And for those of you that are not aware, this is the One Great Work Network, okay? So you'll see me here live in a little bit if you're joining me tonight on Friday. Here you can see one of my older videos posted. I also have, if you go to all, you can find me here. But there are so many content creators that are posted on the One Great Work Network. This is my last live stream. Larkin Rose, so many awesome people. Everybody that's here can really share the truth about what's going on most effectively. I'm trying to figure out where here it's under creators, that's the thing, if you want to find my personal page. But you can see all of the awesome content creators we have. Some of you might be familiar with. Awesome stuff. And I know I'm some here. There's Mark Passio. There I am. So lots of cool people here. And again, we're just trying to share the truth and get the word out there that, there's hope. And, if we all become aware of what's really going on and we don't let the powers that should not be confuse and frighten us, we can, get through this. We can even become more empowered and more conscious and just better humans overall, and supporting the beautiful life on this planet. It can become a reality. So let me stop sharing my screen so I can at least see everybody from a larger version of myself. So I'm going to stop it here. I need to prepare for my live stream tonight. I am going to be talking tonight about the grape cure. And I'm also going to be talking about the Ahrimanic deception. So I hope you all can join me if you see this before 6 p.m. Eastern on June 25th. But if you don't, the recording will be again on the One Great Work Network. See y'all later. Bye.